The CFO leadership competency framework. I already showed you last time. And this is one of the main contents we will be covering in this program. So this is a long-term program. It's not going to end in 1 month or 2 months, and I think all of you have joined this program with that intention to learn in the long term. And what you see in the screen, there are certain competencies compiled into personal leadership, public leadership, and strategic leadership. And you don't see any technical financial or accounting education here. I'm not going to teach you IFRS or financial processes because most of you are already qualified professional accountants and probably you know more than enough. The main objective of most of you or all of you from a career point of view is how to develop your career fast so you could at least reach to the C-level leadership roles, which includes CFO, of course, but also many organizations have different nomenclature, right? Finance director, GM finance, or VP finance. These are all same levels, and that's the objective. Some of you are already there in those levels, but again, from company to company, the weightage of these positions significantly differ. So even if you have reached to a position designated as CFO, doesn't mean that you have learned each and everything required. We'll continue our journey. But what you're seeing on this screen or observing, these are the things which really make a difference in your career progress. People are promoted to the CFO role not based on their IFRS knowledge, but based on their personal branding, based on their presentation skills, based on their leadership style, based on their relationship and network in the organization they have, based on their strategic knowledge they have. That is all we have kept here. So as I said, I'm only going to teach you what really makes a difference for you to speed up the journey of your career progress. And these are the things really matter. So we started last time with developing an inner game, which is basically, in other words, developing the right mindset. And we started to fundamental things, your self-analysis, self-awareness, fundamental self-awareness. And we started with a very simple exercise of SWOT analysis, which I'm sure many of you have got some insight, because mistakenly many people are in the complaining mood all the time. My boss is not right, my company is not right, economy is not doing well, job market is not good, let me wait for these things to make progress. No, that's not the reason. The reason is that you have not really developed yourself enough to tap those opportunities. By the way, let me tell you inside secret, many of you probably already know. I know some of the executive recruiters very closely, and I observe myself. The general impression that the job market is very tight, there are not many openings, is not right. There are still many openings there, but they are not visible. And the reason is that based on the business challenges, companies are looking more capable, more people with high capability to do their jobs. So I could say that the CFO level, for example, on the critical key positions like financial controllers, many positions are for those organizations and those roles where there are already incumbents sitting. There are people who are already fulfilling those roles, and the companies are looking to replace them. Of course, based on the sensitivity, those positions are never announced and they are confidential searches. But I would guess maybe 1/3 of the positions related to that type of positions being searched right now. That is your opportunity. If you change yourself, things would change for you. So don't wait for the economy to get better, job markets to really recover, or your boss to really retire. But if you work on yourself enough, things will change for you. And this is what the purpose of this program. The exercises we did last time, these are not one-time exercises. SWOT analysis and visioning exercise, it takes a little longer. So if you have done first set of exercise, good enough for you. But as we'll move forward, you will see that there is more and more clarity in your mind, and you could readdress or fine-tune or improve those things later on, which is very much okay. So we covered SWOT analysis, visioning exercise. The next session, next month session, so we're completing one cycle this month. We had a coaching session. Today is the group Q&A session, and the next week we'll have the expert session where I'm bringing a senior level executive recruiter, Wasim Karkabi, from one of the top search firm, who would try to explain you the job market and would also answer many of your questions. So the two boxes you see in this slide under the personal leadership, we already covered the visioning exercise and SWOT, and now we are going to build up on the work-life integration and a peak performance. And this is again all focused on your self-improvement. And this is still okay next month that if you want to readdress your SWOT analysis and visioning exercise. So if you are not satisfied with those exercises, don't worry. We still have enough time to go further over them and make it a little bit more better. And as we move through the program, we'll pick one competency every month, like emotional intelligence or personal branding, which are very, very important competencies, or presentation skills, or your leadership style, or your relationship management or networking, one by one, and we'll address them.